Hello, everyone. I am here to chat with you about how our first 9 months have gone at Align and what we have planned for 2024. So I'm excited to talk to you all today. My name's Jesi. I'm the CEO here at Align and one of the co-founders. I do want to tell you I'm having some phone technical difficulties, so I'm probably not going to be able to see comments, and hopefully you all can hear me because I can't really monitor. I have a broken phone, I think. So I wanted to hop on today for our Inside Align event. We have this event every other week, a couple times a month here at Align, where we kind of give you a sneak peek and behind the scenes look into Align as a business, as a brand, with our ambassadors, and you will hear from real life people who have decided to partner with us as an affiliate, as an ambassador, what their experience is like, and then also from us, the people who started the brand and the people who are working behind the scenes on it. So today you get to hear from me, and I am going to just really give a quick update on how our first 9 months in business have gone here at Align and what we have planned or up our sleeves for 2024. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am going to share this, if I can today, to our Align community so that it is in there as well. And of course, Facebook picks the craziest still shot of my face. I also have a very expressive face, so that's on me. Okay, let's hop into it and get started. And I will come back and answer questions and look at the chat when I'm able to. So this is kind of just a state of Align. Normally we have kind of a topic, we go over the ambassador experience, but today I wanted to hop in and really just give a 9-month update about how things are going, what's been going well, what has been a challenge, some of our highs, some of our lows, and just give you a really transparent look into the building of a new brand, especially a social selling brand done by people who came from the field. So we always say Align was built for ambassadors by ambassadors. Myself, Maria, and Shanae, the three co-founders here at Align, have all spent over a decade in social selling and led teams, worked in the field, sold the products, did the events. And so we have a very different perspective now that we're on the other side as executives, and figuring that out, learning from it, and balancing it is a huge part of what we've been doing for these first 9 months since we launched on March 1st. Okay, let's talk about where we are. So currently we have around 1,200 affiliates and ambassadors who represent Align. We have processed almost 6,000 orders. We have sent orders, and we have an ambassador or an affiliate in every state, which is really exciting. And we've introduced a ton of customers to Align. This is something that is really important to us because I think it's a really fair criticism of the industry that a lot of social selling brands and direct selling brands have been built on the ambassador or the consultant being the customer. And that is such a balance because we do want to treat our ambassadors like our most important customer, like a VIP. But at the same time, the goal of a business like this is to go get real customers. We don't want our ambassadors or affiliates just buying constantly from Align while there's an illusion or an appearance that you're here to make money. And that's a super common problem in direct sales and social selling across the board. And so something that was really important to us about Align and in starting Align is that we wanted to make sure that our field of ambassadors and affiliates were equipped and empowered to go find real customers and to get customer orders they were getting paid on and not just buying products themselves. So that has been a big priority of ours, and it's something that we are constantly watching and working on. And we're really excited that we've seen a ton of real customer orders coming through our system. Part of that is really modernizing social selling. Align is not a party plan company. We do not have parties. We don't have a host reward program. We don't encourage our field, our ambassadors or affiliates to stock up on a ton of inventory. You never have to have inventory. If you want to run your business in different creative ways, that is your decision as an adult and as someone who has taken this on as a small business or a stream of income in your life. But we really want to make sure that we have systems and processes in place that make it easy for you to truly treat this like an affiliate opportunity, whether you choose to be an affiliate or an ambassador. So as an affiliate or an ambassador, what that means is you providing value and educating your clients, your circle of influence, the people that you know who like, know, and trust you about the brand, about the products that you genuinely love and use, or that you think would be a great fit for them and their needs, providing them with a link to order. They order, it is shipped directly to them. We handle the heavyweight part of fulfilling that order, manufacturing the products, picking out the packaging, taking care of all of that side of it, the investment of starting a new brand and creating products. And then really the fulfilling and shipping of those products directly, all the technology behind all of that and what it looks like as an e-commerce business, we want to take that on at Align and free you up from doing all of that. That was something that was really appealing to me when I got into direct sales in 2008. I was previously doing more handmade creator type of products myself. I was making some products and selling them, and I very quickly learned how all-encompassing it was as a single person, like a solo person, trying to do all aspects of the business, including making the product. And I burn out extremely quickly. So it was really appealing to me when I saw what direct selling was, that I could still share a product that I love, that I could still take ownership over that, and that I could make that extra income without having to do all of the stuff that I didn't really want to do behind the scenes. I didn't want to make the product. I didn't want to, deal with creating a website. I didn't want to do the tech. I didn't want to ship and fulfill the product. I wanted to just share the product, and I wanted to really dive in and embrace that ability to add that extra income to my family and have something that was my own and work through the ranks and be working on goals and achieving things. That was important to me and my personality without having to do all of the behind the scenes work. And that is what I loved about direct selling. And it's something that's really important to us here at Align. And so we're always working on that and having real customers ordering our products, being introduced to the product by our affiliates and ambassadors, and then our affiliates and ambassadors reaping the rewards of sharing the brand through the abundance plan, through commissions, through bonuses, through perks, through rewards, through free products. That is why we set Align up the way that we did. And we're loving seeing that part of it come to fruition. Okay, let's talk about some highs and some lows in our first 9 months. Let's start with highs. So a few things that I highlighted that have really been highs for me in the first 9 months in business. Reviews. I told Shanae the other day in a conversation, if you're ever feeling overwhelmed or doubtful or, questioning, are we crazy that we took this on? Go read all of the reviews. It has been really cool to see reviews come in and get to hear directly from people using the products what they think and what that product feels like to them and what the experiences they are getting when they use an Align product. And they're not all positive, right? We get feedback about things that could be better. We get feedback about things that need to be improved. We get feedback from our field about what they like and what they don't like. And we're open to that. we can't always pivot and make changes extremely quickly at this point, but hearing it and being open to it and really genuinely getting to hear directly from the people using the products has been a big high for me. That has been one of my favorite things that I go back to when things are hard as a small business. Community. This is our number one thing. We hear this constantly from the people who are a part of Align. And I think that we personally come back to it time and time again. We have an incredible group of humans here at Align, really good people. And that was so important to us, making sure that we created a place that felt very safe, very calm, very predictable in a good way, right? Predictability can be downplayed sometimes as not exciting or boring or not engaging. But having been in the field personally, and at my age, I'm 40, I have 4 kids that are teens and tweens. I have a husband, I have lots of pets. I, have other things. I have a big family going on in my life. And I am past the point of wanting to add anything to my life that brings chaos, confusion, cattiness, or anything that felt frenetic or crazy, anything that made my life harder in a sense, is not what I want at this stage in my life. And our target market at Align looks a lot like us, right? 30 to 55. We have some younger, we have some older. People who are looking for an experience, specifically in social selling, that feels easier, simple, more calm, less chaotic. And so creating a community and watching that start to grow organically and being fiercely protective of that culture that we have here at Align was so important to me. And so seeing that start to come together has been definitely one of the highlights of the first 9 months in business. We have amazing people here at Align. They have exceeded any expectation that I could have had or dreamed of for what a healthy, encouraging, supportive, inclusive community looks like in a brand. And so that's definitely one of my highs. Money. I am a money girl. I'm a commission plan girl. That is something that has always been really important to me in social selling from the day that I got into it. I wanted to know how I got paid, what that looked like, how much I could earn. And so building out our abundance plan, which is our commission plan, was a top priority. And seeing how it's playing out has been a huge highlight of mine. In October, we paid out 53% of the dollars into Align. We paid back out 53% in commissions to our affiliates and ambassadors. I feel great about that. I always am honest and transparent about the fact that direct sales is an industry that needs to do better. There's things that need to be improved, and a lot of the criticisms are valid. But I also can really stand confident in knowing our intentions behind starting Align, our hearts as we share Align and we grow Align and we build Align. And part of that was having a simple, easy to understand, generous compensation plan. And I feel like we've nailed it with the abundance plan. It will be a living, breathing thing. It will change, it will be tweaked. We will make adjustments as needed. But so far, it has been awesome. And it's been a huge highlight of mine. The other thing that I think I will say as a highlight is just the opportunity to grow and the constant opportunity to build something and create something better. We have a mindset of constant improvement here at Align, and it shows with every single person that is a part of it. We always want to be doing better. And so Right now, we're in this little sweet spot where I feel like we are getting to work ahead and open our eyes and lift our head up to 2024 and 2025, what's coming, and start to kind of let that creativity and innovation, excitement, and that open mind about what's possible. What can we do differently? What do we want to do better? What have we done so far? Let's celebrate that. And now let's go build on it and make it better. And I love that part of building a business and building a brand. Okay, some of our lows. I feel like this is what people actually care about, is what has gone wrong? What has been hard? A really common question that we got when we started Align was, why? Why would you do that? Are you crazy? That sounds really hard. And it has been hard. It has not been easy. But Align is special because the doors have opened and the right people have come alongside us, and the path has just continued to kind of develop right in front of us. And so I think we all feel really confident and excited about the future. But that doesn't mean it has been easy. So some of the challenges that we have learned from, mistakes that we've made, we have had some packaging misses. We've learned so much about packaging in our first 9 months. We refused to go with super, super basic packaging from the very beginning, and that has been a learning curve. We have had to make adjustments. We have some packaging that we need to redo, that we want to improve. And it's kind of a constant source of something that needs improvement as we go forward. And we bought a lot of packaging up front. So we have a lot of packaging to get through, also knowing that there's things that we need to tweak and change. That has been a challenge. That's a supply chain thing. Learning more about supply chain, the timing of both packaging products and ingredients and what that looks like with manufacturing, with creating a new brand, has definitely been hard some days. We do not just white label our products here at Align. The great majority of our products have been specifically formulated for Align as a brand. And so creating products is a learning experience. And I love seeing people love them. And it can be hard when people don't love them, and not everyone is going to love everything. And when you're creating a product, it's kind of like your own little baby. And so just learning more about that entire process, supply chain, and all of the aspects that that encompasses has been challenging. Okay, what else? Shipping. Oh my gosh, I put this on here as a hard thing. The cost of everything these days as a small business is a challenge. I'm so grateful that we rolled Align out in a very lean, streamlined, scale as we go type of plan, because I can see, looking back after 9 months, how easily it would just really kind of roll out of control if you had a ton of money invested in people and staff and a building and all sorts of things. We're very fortunate that we have a very lean, mean operation here at Align. That's why I work from home. But shipping is expensive as a small business. And it's just really interesting for me to watch over the past 10 years as e-commerce and Amazon has boomed, consumers' expectations around shipping. Everybody wants free shipping. We offer free shipping at $150. But shipping is so expensive. It has been eye-opening, and it is definitely a challenge. I always want to exceed our ambassador and our customers' expectations, but it is one of the most expensive things that we do. So just learning more about that and balancing what we want to do and what expectations are from people buying products and the reality of how expensive it is. Hard one. Add that to the hard list. What else did I put on here? Oh, just starting a business in the current climate, both in the economy and politically and socially, it's a hard one. It is a hard, challenging, eye-opening learning experience to start a new brand in a very competitive space, right? Skincare, personal care, very competitive. And so that has been hard. It's been very interesting to look around at what's happening in the world and see how that impacts every aspect of a very small business. And it's something that we are still learning and still wrapping our heads around, and it's always changing. I think that's what's really interesting about the landscape of small business ownership and entrepreneurship all over the world. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to do their own thing. And I love that because freedom is one of my top priorities. Like as a person, it's definitely my top core value. And it's just not easy. And there are a lot of things that are outside of your control. You can only control what you can control. And sometimes a lot of things outside of your control make a big impact as a small business. I would say, what else? Do I have anything else? Oh, I think overall our product strategy has been a constant evolution. We had an idea of what we wanted to launch a line with, and we went into launching a line with less funding than we would have liked. We still had a significant amount of funding. We are completely owned by ourselves. We own the business through and through. We don't have any big investors that gave us $1 million to get started. And the perk is nobody owns the line except us. And the hard part is nobody owns the line except us. And so constantly finding funding and working on finances, keeping things as tight and neat and clean as possible so that we can invest back into the business is definitely one of the things that has been a challenge. It is also why this type of business is so different because, like I said, when 50% of the dollars that come in the door go back out the door in commissions, we're operating a business on 50% right from the get-go. So that has definitely been something that we are working through and learning through and constantly making adjustments and changes around in order to continue to be able to invest back into the business and the brand and bring you new products that you want and that you're asking for. Okay, I think that's my whole update on kind of how things have gone. I also wanted to just kind of dive in and give you some Easter eggs and spill some tea about some of the things that we have planned for 2024 that we're really excited about. First of all, I would say a lot of them have to do with the things that were challenges. So packaging, we are looking to do a lot of improvements and change a lot of things around that and what it looks like. We are always having to be creative and flexible and think on our feet. But that is something that we're working on for 2024 is improving some of the packaging on our existing products. I want the packaging to be better than you expect and better than any other social selling brand out there. I want our packaging to stand up to the packaging that you get in the big stores, that you get online from the big beauty retailers, that you get from the really beautiful Instagram, social media, skincare businesses. We want Align to be at that level, and we're working towards it, but we're not there yet. So that's something we're working on in 2024. Amping up our customer experience. I talked before about how important customers are to the brand, to our business strategy, to the longevity and the success of the business. And so making sure that we are continuing to work on our customer experience, what that looks like, what it feels like, how you experience the product from the second you order it what our communication to you looks like as a customer when you receive it, what that package looks like when you open it, how it feels. What our products give you as an experience is something that's really important to us that we're working on in 2024. New products, right? This is what people really care about. Give us all the new products. We are working on new products for 2024. We have some big kind of gaps in our line that we know we want to fill. We need an eye cream. We need another moisturizer option for more oily skin that is lighter than Soothe. We want to expand our skincare line. We need to work on completing our Elements line. So we have our Elements inspired signature scents here at Align: Air, Water, Earth, and Fire. We have all 4 of those in our Healing Hand Cream, and we rolled out Body Butter and Body Scrub in our water scent first. We need to get you Earth, Air, and Fire in those other products as well. We're looking at tweaking Fire and Air a little bit. So every fragrance works different in a different product base. And we just want to make sure that when you open that product, you love the scent that you get from it. And so we're working on tweaking those just a tiny bit to make sure that they are at the level that we want them to be. New products. What else? More accessories, more things that make things giftable. And then new product lines. We are starting to test new product lines completely. We've always talked about wanting to do bath, body, and beauty. So that includes things like hair, that includes things like cosmetics, that includes things like, you know, sunless tanning products or SPF in the future. The world is open and there's so many things that we want to do. And so we're starting to lift our eyes up from our launch year and look at what do we want to do next? What is most important? What are we excited about? What are you excited about? What are you asking us for at Align? And how can we get that to you? We are super excited to be launching some seasonal releases in 2024 that I think are going to really hit on the luxurious product experience that we want you to have when you buy from Align. We launched a holiday box and it was very successful, but it sold out extremely quickly, like within a week. So we know we need more. And I loved our first box option, and I 100% know that we can do it better. And so we are really excited to be working on some amazing, giftable, beautiful self-care box options for 2024 that I think you all will be really excited about. Whether you're an affiliate, ambassador, or a customer, I think you're going to naturally want to share them with others because they really are going to hit the product experience that we want to give you here at Align. 2024, we're excited to look forward to seeing our people in real life again. This is a huge one. We have Shine, which is our national convention. We had our first one last summer in the Dallas area, and we are going in July of 2024 to Scottsdale, Arizona, and it is a gorgeous resort. I need the people. And I know that our people need the people. When community is like our number one important thing here, then we have to get together in real life. Our world has changed so much with the ability to interact online, but there is really nothing like interacting face to face and getting to spend time together. And so working on Shine for 2024, making that experience bigger, better, more beautiful, just better, is something that's a big part of our planning for 2024. And then looking forward, how can we get together and be in person with our community more often? That's a big priority for us. And then the last thing that I would say is improving our systems, making things better, constantly working on it. And that means really for our ambassadors and affiliates, we want them to come into Align and feel like they know exactly what to do. They're not joining a company and then just left to flounder and figure it out. We want people to feel like we are holding their hand, walking them through the steps, and really taking the knowledge that we've learned from being in the field for over a decade and saying, this is how you can do it. Let me show you how to do it step by step, making that super simple, very systematic, very consistent, very predictable in the best ways, right? We want you to be able to add Align to your life and have it enhance your life, not make your life harder. And that comes back to more calm, less chaos over and over and over again. So my time is up with you today. The last thing that I would say that is going to be our biggest focus in 2024 is just spreading the word about Align. We are one of those best kept secrets. We have grown completely organically up until this point, and we know that it's now time to put our foot on the pedal a little bit and work on amplifying that growth, increasing that growth, spreading the word about Align. How many times have you used something, bought something, or been a part of a brand for years and years and years, and you run into someone in real life, or they see you in person, or they ask you when you've been doing something for years, they're like, what is that? And they have no clue. We want to make Align known. We don't want to be a best kept secret. We want to be a well-known brand, and we want to spread the word about Align and how special it is big time in 2024. So thank you so much for hopping on with me today for Inside Align and our little sneak peek into how things have been going and what we have planned for 2024. If you have any questions at all, make sure that you comment, or you can send us a private message or a DM. Let us know if you have a question. Let us know if there's something that you want to see from Align. Let us know your feedback. We always have a feedback channel. It's feedback@alignyourskin.com. We check it regularly, we talk about it regularly, and we use that feedback channel to impact our decisions and our future here at Align. So I will talk to you guys very soon, and I hope that you have an awesome week. Bye.